This is exactly how I broke into tech sales with no sales experience, and you can do it too. Today, we're going to talk about how to find a list of very high growth startup companies that you could join. The ideal here is that you pick a company that offers equity as part of their compensation so that in 10 years, when it goes public, you become a millionaire. And before we get into it, I should talk about the difference between joining a larger company like Google, Facebook, AWS, versus a smaller company that is not public yet. When you're joining an entry level sales position at Microsoft or Google, your role is probably going to be really, really structured. So the onboarding process that you're going to go through and the sales process that you're going to work every day is probably going to be very well hashed out. They've obviously been in the market for like a very long time, so they know exactly what their products offer and what customer base that they're serving and what messaging works for them and what doesn't. Whereas in a startup company who's still trying to find their footing, you really have to learn to be very flexible. Onboarding could be messy, their sales processes could be messy, messaging could be messy. And because in a startup it's not as well hashed out, you have more opportunities to just experiment and play around and do more than what a regular SDR or a BDR would do. For me, I chose a smaller company because I wanted to be able to experiment and have a lot more freedom in my role. I feel like in a bigger company, I would have felt like a cog in the wheel. All right, so if you want to go the startup route, this is how you can find good companies. What I use is actually this website called breakoutlist.com. They have a list of high growth startup companies that have the potential to do really, really well. So check them out and make a list of companies that are interesting to you. And then tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to cold message the hiring managers